Welcome to Empath Inspiration, where you are honored for your ability to feel so much, so deeply. Each week, you will learn practical information, tools, and insights that empower empaths to live healthy, productive lives. Here's your host, author, intuitive, natural health and holistic nutrition consultant, and the developer of the Foundations Healing System, a revolutionary self-healing method designed specifically for empaths, Dr. Janice Carlin.
Welcome to Empath Inspiration. Today, I'll be talking about the energetic hows and whys of empathic and high sensitivity. And as always, you can expect that I'll be sharing new and different perspectives, plus some direct channeling. So let's begin with remembering that empath is another word for someone who is clairsentient or experiences multidimensional clear feeling. And clairsentience is one form of clear intuition. The others are clairaudience, which is multidimensional clear hearing, clairvoyance, which is multidimensional clear seeing, and claircognizance, which is multidimensional clear knowing. And if you're an empath, then you have clear intuition that manifests as feelings in your physical body or your emotions. It means that energy communicates with you through how you feel. And stop and think about this for a moment. You, as an empath, are a functioning intuitive. You have a clear way of receiving energetic information. But because so many of the sensations are unpleasant, many empaths seek to cover up their pain in ways that aren't healthy or honoring of themselves, instead of working with energy to discern the messages and to clear the vibrations away that are causing the pain. And when you turn to your doctor to give you a reason for the pain you're experiencing through a diagnosis, you aren't going to get an authentic answer. The answer as to why you're feeling pain is simple. You're incarnated with a human body and living on planet Earth. Through your body, you have a nervous system that allows you to feel energetic vibrations. And being on Earth right now means that you're interacting with multitudes of low vibrational energies at any given moment in time. That's why you feel it, because you're here. It's a reality check. We can't pretend that our world is peaceful and thriving. We can't pretend that the air and water and food are pure and clean and safe for us to breathe and drink and eat. We can't pretend that violence, hatred, and suffering don't exist in this world. Because I will tell you that if all of this didn't exist, you wouldn't be feeling so much pain. You feel it because you're here on Earth, not, and I really repeat this with emphasis, not because there's anything inherently wrong with you. So why doesn't everyone feel it the way that empaths do? Because everyone is different. Everyone has a slightly different experience of interacting with energy vibrations because everyone's own vibration is unique. The energy that your soul is, I call this soul energy type, combined with the energy that's present in your body's genes and through your ancestry and the amount of environmental toxins you've been exposed to throughout your life, and the way that your energy system is structured, all work together to determine the vibration you are experiencing as yourself in this lifetime. So you experience other vibrations, the interaction with these other vibrations based upon your own vibration. That's how you experience them. And there's one more piece, and that is even though it appears that things are separated here on Earth, they aren't. People with certain gifts of clairvoyance can see this. People with claircognizance know it to be true. And people with clairsentience can feel it. There is no separation. Everything really is one and therefore affects itself. It's been thought of as a spiritual concept for so long, but it's also scientific. Science and spirituality are getting closer and closer to a common ground now through what's been discovered through quantum physics and what continues to be discovered all the time. And I've talked about this in a previous episode, but it bears a quick repeating. Scientists have already proven that energy that's in one location can directly affect other energy that's in a completely different location when the two become what's called entangled with each other. Entanglement is the reminder that the separation we see with our eyes and believe with our minds is simply not real. You and I and everything affects each other. So you have a body that has the ability to feel sensory experiences on multiple levels. You live on planet Earth that isn't doing that great in regards to being a place where people can live and thrive with ease. And everything is connected. So you feel energies that are outside of yourself as if they are within you. That's why. So the next question is how? How is it even possible that you could feel this way? Someone else is sad, and yet you feel so sad when you're around them that you could literally break down and cry. And sometimes you probably do. How is this happening? Well, I could go into some of the physical pieces that science knows about, like mirror neurons, and that psychology knows about human nature to be empathetic. But I want to share with you information that goes beyond this that people don't really know about. It's some of the new information I've been channeling lately that I'll continue to share more about, but I just want to touch on it today. I mentioned about the structure of your energy system a few minutes ago. Highly and ultra-sensitive people experience the interaction with energy vibrations differently than other people do. As low vibrational energies come into contact with your energy system, there isn't a diffusing reaction. The energies move throughout your system and they kind of bounce all around it. Highly and ultra-sensitive people have more complexly designed energy systems than other people do. I'm talking about it's not just 7 chakras. It's not just the lines of the meridians. I mean, we're going much more complex than this. Okay? And because of this, the interaction with other vibrations is a complex experience. If you're a highly sensitive or ultra-sensitive person, your energy system during your lifetime on Earth right now is very multidimensionally structured. And it's like this because it's a necessary part of the mission that you're here to accomplish. The energies that you entangle directly with affect how you perceive emotional and physical feelings. These ties of entanglement connect to you. They connect to you rather than deflecting off of you. They just bounce off. They kind of just connect inside. Because of the way that you're energetically structured, this complex structure I'm talking about, you're able to directly experience oneness in ways that other people can't. Think about how profound this is. You're experiencing oneness in the third dimension. So many people think that in order to experience this, you have to do something like, quote, raise your vibration to a certain degree or quote, go into unity through ascension. No, you and I experience the direct interconnection with everything here every day through clairsentience. And this connection isn't limited to what we feel from people. With clairsentience, you can feel animals, plants, and the earth. You can feel celestial events with clarity. You can feel as the moon, especially when it's full or getting full, illuminates lower vibrations and pulls them up and out from people on the earth. And it doesn't feel good. And this is because they're of a lower vibration than you are. Remember where you are. You're on earth in the third dimension. You're simply feeling this experience. There's nothing to treat or to numb. There's only living with awareness that because the majority of people don't take responsibility for the energy they are creating, carrying around with them, and putting out into the world, doesn't mean that you are damaged or have something wrong with you. You're feeling all that stuff because it exists in this space. If you were living somewhere where beings did take responsibility for their energy and did also have awareness of how each one affects everyone and everything else, it would be a much different incarnation experience. And I'm telling you all of this because I want for you to be empowered. I want you to have conscious awareness of what's going on within you as connected to what's going on outside of you. Your gift is that you can clearly feel low vibrations, and this enables you to clear whatever you can to where it belongs in the highest good. This is a service to all. And this gift enables you to know who is safe and good for you to be around and who isn't. The gift enables you to be able to make decisions for yourself and your loved ones that are in the highest good so that you and your family have the chance to thrive while living on this planet. You are not broken or flawed because you feel. Please let go of that belief so that you can become empowered to work with energy in the natural way that it exists, so that you can be healthy and find happiness in your life here. But even more, it's essential that more people become aware of how energy works and affects them so that we can all work together to create a more peaceful and balanced planet. That's why we're here. Well, this whole episode so far is based upon information that I've channeled and I've just put into my words, kind of thought it through and edited it through. But now I'm going to share a new directly channeled message with you. I honestly don't know what it will be at all, but I'm told to do it, so we will all be experiencing this at the same time. So, here's the message that the light of the One shares with us today. You want you to understand something clearly. And it's not something that you've thought about or that you know about necessarily. We want you to understand that the information that's available to you in your world is incomplete. No matter how much people have studied and how much people have thought and considered and made analysis and computations and philosophized about, it is incomplete. And the reason that it's incomplete is because not all of you have connected directly with discernment through your intuition, through the highest source in the light to bring forth the truth. There are a lot of people bringing forth stuff all of the time, but it's not all aligned with the light. And therefore, it has missing pieces and it has some flawed pieces of information. So we continue, as always, to work with you all to bring forth the truth. Because when you feel something that does not feel wonderful, it is a message that there is a low vibration that's harmful. It's toxic to you. It's toxic to something or someone, and it exists in the space. If you couldn't feel, how would you know? How would you know it was harmful? You may get a intuitive hit that says, that's harmful, don't touch that. You may hear it, you may just know it. In which case, great, those people who are getting those hits of information, we do hope they're acting upon them. It is beings who can feel. This is really powerful. Because when someone asks you, how do you know? answer is, I feel the pain. And there's no denying that you feel that. If you are hurting in any way, and this includes emotional, if you are hurting, that means something. And they wouldn't have so many pain medications if people weren't hurting so much. Pain is believed. We know that many of you who are very, very sensitive have been, treated disrespectfully, not honoring you for speaking up about your pain and saying, oh, you're too sensitive. But what we're talking about is beyond that. What we're saying is, you feel pain, you feel pain. It just is. Okay. We ask you to honor that. Honor that you can feel what exists in the space. This is the earth space. Honor that you can feel what is incorrect and does not belong here in the highest good. You can feel it. It doesn't feel good. That's how you know. That's the message. It doesn't belong in the space. It doesn't belong in your space, of course, but it doesn't belong here at all. The energies of the light are working very diligently to bring assistance to this planet and the beings living upon it. We need you as incarnated beings of light to activate your power. To stop letting the low vibrational energies knock you down to the point where you are not standing in your power anymore. There are so many changes you can make in your life and your lifestyle to help you to be able to thrive. But the most important thing is that you remember that your light is stronger and more powerful than any low vibrational energies, entities, anything like that. It's stronger. You're all stronger. It doesn't matter what your soul energy type is. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter. You're stronger. Don't let the low vibrations keep you locked up, laying on your bed and crying every day. Don't let them keep you from being the light here. Whether you feel badly or not, your light must be allowed to shine. If you're feeling depressed and you're feeling just incapacitated, you feel like you can't do it, say, even though I'm feeling this way, my light is powerful. Even though I just don't feel the energy to get up, my light is powerful. I know I have the energy. I know I can do it. We're telling you that there's a lot of light workers on the planet who are being very bogged down right now by these energies. And it's causing a lot of illness in them, and it's causing self-doubts. It's causing insecurities and fears to surface. That's not you. You aren't made of those energies. Those energies aren't you. If you're experiencing them and feeling them, you've got to clear them away. You've got to own your light. I am light. doesn't matter who you are. Just say, I am light, because it's true. Anything, and then we're going back to what we started with when we talked about the mistruths on earth. Anybody who's telling you that you are anything less than a beautiful, shining light is wrong. They're not telling you the truth. Anyone who's telling you can't be light, you can't do it, it's wrong. And we want you to hear this, so we're saying it very clearly. We ask that you forgive them, forgive yourself, forgive everything, because the vibration of unforgiveness will harm you if you hold it inside of you. Just forgive. Just forgive. I forgive. I forgive, and I'm light. And then be your light. Whether you're able to be very active and move around or not doesn't matter. What matters is the state you are being while you're here. This isn't about simply being happy. This is about knowing who and what you are and realizing that when you feel pain, it isn't you and it isn't yours. No matter what you've experienced in your life, it's not yours. You can shift your experiences when you remember this. Very powerful remembrance. You aren't flawed. There's a lot in the world that's harmful. There's a lot of energy. But you can do all that you can to transmute what you can, to clear what you can, and to keep those harmful energies away from you the best that you can through your diet and your lifestyle. You can work with energy, but the first thing you have to do is to say and to know with all of your self, I am light. I am not these low vibrations. I don't have some kind of condition and disease. I don't have these low vibrations as part of me. I don't own them. I feel them. I'm experiencing them, and that's different than saying I have them and it's like they're yours. Once you do that, they're going to just attack your body, and they'll make changes in your body and that will really, really hurt you and make it really, really hard to function highly to your highest capacities. That's what will happen when you own them. You feel them, you clear them. You can live simply this way. Being able to feel all of this energy is how you navigate through your life on this planet. If you numb the feelings, you won't know as clearly where to go. It's like there's something blocking your GPS and you can't get it through clearly. We're asking you to stay conscious. We're asking you to do the best that you can. We're asking you to ask for spiritual assistance as often and as much as you need it. You cannot ask too much for divine assistance. We're asking you that anything you decide to own about yourself is only that you are light. You're light. You want to give you one more peace, information. And it's about your being here, being. Ideally, you are in alignment to your soul energy. Soul has a reason for being here. You allow yourself to be your soul, which means you allow yourself to be your light. You allow yourself to be this. You have everything right there within you. All the tools you need, all the gifts you need and skills, that they're right there. And you can access them more easily and clearly than if you insist on letting low vibrational programmed beliefs lead your life, or other people's ideas of how things should be lead your life, or the mistruths that you are exposed to here lead your life. If you let that happen, things are not going to be as easy for you. Align to your being and be your light. We ask that you remember to go forward in every moment, focused on peace. Peace and all that entails. Peace as it is aligned with the light. Peace to bring to planet Earth and all the beings that live here. Peace fills you as your light fills you. And as you're filled with your light and vibrations of peace, everywhere you go, you bring more peace. It starts with you being your light. And all that really entails is to remember that's who you are. And to breathe the joy of remembering that you're light. Of remembering that you're not all these low vibrations that are all over the place here. That's not what you are. That's not what you are. It's not what you are. And thank you for listening to this message. We're always here with you. Okay, everybody. This is Janice again, and that was really powerful. I look forward to going back and listening to it. I feel the energy of it, but I don't remember everything that came through, so I'll go and listen. But I want to say thank you to you for being here to hear it. And I want to remind you to take the very best care of yourself that you possibly can in every moment. So until next time, stay empowered and remember that you are a gift to this world. Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening today. Please join us next week as Janice answers listener questions and provides more inspiration and practical applications for you to live a healthy, productive life as an empath.